You know, for 2027, now we say everybody high politician now the high. You understand? And you know, see all the policies where they affect us as people, politicians will bring them come. Yesterday, I made that one don't pass. But what we want to talk about now, what Nigerians really deserve to see for 2027. And personally, go follow me talk this thing. I'm the convener Public Interest Advocacy Network. My name is Chief MADAKI or OMADACHI. Welcome, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I hope I pronounce your name well.
Yeah, we try. We try small.
You know, say some people say any country, the kind of leaders where they get, the people deserve. Say the people deserve the kind of leaders where they get. I don't understand that kind of thing. Here and I say no. So we'll talk about that today. How do you see that statement? Is it true? Say we for Nigeria now, the kind of leaders we get from from local government to presidency, say we deserve it.
Yeah, I agree with saying that true. Because now the people they vote. And also now the people they watch them, they read the election. So if they want better people to govern them, they're supposed to insist say now those people where go fit do the things where they need to for maybe no government they do for them. Now they're supposed to enter office. Because if they just sit down, they sleep. You know, on the election day, they need to go vote. You know, whether they vote, you know matter. Whether they no vote, you know matter. You know, everybody where emerge will be the person where they deserve now. So, I not only do people deserve what the government they have, they also get the government they deserve. You know, so it works both ways. You get the point. So, unless we become more serious about how people where they come governor they emerge, you know, we never let criminal come be president, or we never let anyhow people be governor or House of Reps members. But the way where they do for this country to say, because now those kind of people get money, and hunger they cause people to go vote. Then they bring their money out on election day. You know, then people go queue up collect their money, 1,000, 2,000. They mortgage their life for another 4 years. And when that time come again, they will go collect Maggi, collect salt, go vote again. Anyhow, you know, I think we still have a long way to go, but we will get there.
Apart from religious and ethnic line, they vote. What thing we as electorate supposed to look or find from vote?
Well, I think we supposed to look the people where they feel deliver to us, and maybe sit mad for election time.
How we feel they know the people?
No, maybe sit mad for election time. We supposed don't assess them over time. Even though they only get pedigree, whether they arrive election scene, when election remain 1 year, begin to talk rubbish, you know, they publish things for paper, this and that. If we know what they already do for their communities, you know, even at their small level, with their personal resources, we're not supposed to vote for these kind of people. Because, you know, they say that they know person where he fight from the side of his leg, as the leg go for ground. You get the point? Yes. If you want to know person where sabi fight, you know, person where the leg get day time like this. If you push out small, the person don't fall. You get the point? But if you see person where his leg go for ground, you know, kutachi, as you go see talk on for Idoma, you know, it's hard, you know, to push the person not to fall. You know what I mean? So person where supposed to lead people, suppose the person where then be consistent, you know, with the people, then they help them organize. You know, if water no dey for community, you know, ask people to come, make them gather money, you know, repair the water works, or dig borehole. Those kind of people, you know, say then go into office, get access to government money, then they live and well for the people. But nobody these charlatans where they don't thief money, don't do bad things, armed robbery, kidnapping, you know, drugs and all that. Then you come at election time and don't have money, and people will say,
if the political party bring those kind of people come, you understand? Because as we did so now, if not the political party, even if we did, the political party bring come out. So how the political parties now go fit bring the right person when everything and money, we talk about money.
Yes, you know, for instance, one thing that they will do for this country, when maybe any other country, now this nomination form. Okay. During election time, political parties will sharpen their knife, you know, sharpen their teeth. Then they say, if you want to go House of Assembly, 10 million. Okay. If you want to go House of Reps, 20 million. You want to go Senate, 30 million, 50 million. You want to be governor, 50 million, 100 million. This is a very stupid thing to do. It doesn't happen anywhere else in the world. You know, the Constitution of Nigeria guarantees the right to vote and be voted for. So why would the political party be allowed to put a monetary bar on ability to contest elections? It doesn't make any sense. So if you don't have 10 million, you cannot go to House Assembly, even if you be teacher for that private school, where everybody knows saying that the person who will do the work with this. If you don't get 10 million, make it even bother to come say you won't contest. See what they do for 2023. APC put their presidential nomination form 100 million just to expect to open your mouth saying you want the president. 100 million. 28 people bought that form. That was 2.8 billion naira for nothing. Many of them went out before no say they make the field the councillor if they run election for their council ward. But they bring out government money where they don't thief. They give them back to party say okay, no, I won't contest to be president. Even when they know say nothing they ever make them win councillorship election for their village. You get the point? So at the end of the day, it is government money that they recycle. They bring out the money from government coffers, they donate it back to the party. So it's a way of enriching the party for nothing, for doing absolutely nothing. So what are we talking about? So if we continue to do like this, how will people come out? All the people will go into hiding because they don't have the money.
For the political structure like national chairman, youth leader, women leader, all those kind of things, how do you see the election of that place? Did they fair?
No, not fair at all. You know, that the same cabal. Most of the time, all of those positions are owned. So when they are going to national convention or to congress at the state level and all that, the people who will be the owners of the party, they already decide who will represent them, who will be women leader, which of the candidates will be youth leader, which one will be national will be organizing secretary. Then we don't already share all those positions. So now the people where those strong people will come up, and then they form the ESCO for those parties. And it's very funny. Honestly, I don't know why we do this kind of thing to ourselves. I would say with the party democracy. The one where we be doing now, not the democracy with this. And then our own version of the more madness or the more anything where you feel call about maybe democracy. I beg.
Democracy. But more we deviate a little, we more go this party they call the PDP. And you see, some people say PDP sing for the last election when they failed to zone the presidency go south and they can't zone and go north. And the other people say they don't zone anything, they leave the thing open. And now one man called saying the pastor said the wages of sin is death. So that means the death of PDP, let PDP do so for the last election. How you see this idea of zoning? Now the best way to get the right people to governors for our country, from local government, even for local government, they see they play that zoning thing. You see, it's not the right way with that, or we supposed to choose another pattern to fit select. I think
zoning is good actually, because we are in a large country, over 200 million people. So as we take plenty like this, some people will go there where they never ever mention their name. If you know zone, they can go their place. And good people there for every part of this country. You get the point? Okay. So if you want to, and already the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, you know, now I'm talking as a lawyer, you get the point. I've been a lawyer for 36 years. So it doesn't come that easy. Some of my classmates are in the Supreme Court already. So the point I'm making is this, that because we are very many and we are very diverse, if you don't do some form of zoning, some people will be marginalized. And that's why the Constitution talks of federal character. Federal character is actually about zoning, ensuring that everybody has a sense of belonging in the project called Nigeria. If you don't do it that way, you know, some people will be shortchanged. Just like Benue now, for instance. Why the challenge in Benue State? Since 1976, other than almost 50 years in the state was created, the Idemans have never produced governor. Every time it's two people will be, you know, one team man goes, another team man comes, another team man goes, another team man comes. And it's actually not right. You get the point. Now, for 59 years, we haven't for 49 years now, we haven't seen any form of development in the state because of the sense of entitlement, you know, of the two people. You know, they say, okay, fine, you know.
Not the political party.
Well, no,
when they do nomination or campaign, internal democracy for the party, when I talk.
No, we talk, but we just talk for nothing because at the end of the day, they say there are plenty pastors in terms of number. But if you look at the Americans, for instance, blacks are only 13% of the American population. But Barack Obama was the two-term president, defeated all the white people who ran against him. You get the point. So, and that was also because they had a sense of fairness, where they said, okay, fine, let's give these black people a chance. And they did, and I think Obama gave a good account of himself as president. But here, you know, some people just want to monopolize power based on ethnic, religious consideration. It's completely primitive. You get the point. If we want this country to make the kind of progress that it deserves to make, we must open up the political space. We must level the playing field. And that's why our organization, PIAN, is going to court. We are asking the court, the Federal High Court, to declare that INEC must set a standard nomination form, the cost of standard nomination form for every political party. So the political party should not, on their own, be able to determine how much they are or how much they think their party is worth, and then put a fine. It's more like a fine, on the people who want to aspire. It's completely bizarre. It doesn't happen in any other country in the world.
So you go bizarre now. This is your grammar. I don't, as I'm talking to you, also they talk so now. You get someone I know here.
You know the problem where lawyers are called there. There are no teachers for pidgin. And the guys no teachers for pidgin. If you come here and I know the things, I know the most of these things on a pidgin program. But I know, so as I come to begin to speak to you, I say, I will learn my things in the house. When I think in the house, yeah, the people like me.
People go better still. These defections, vice president.
To rescue these innocent souls.
National chairman saying a tsunami. Some people say that use their mind defect. And when it reach time for election like this, in election time, people don't defect. You see, I say they go for our democracy, for young boys like us who want to join political party, who want to be politicians. You see our elders who they look up to. They don't do certain political party for like 6 years. Time for election, they leave one place or another. What do we suppose see for political party? Ideology suppose they evolve or suppose they follow the winning party anywhere with it.
I think it's shameful, quite frankly. This idea of leaving one party to another is very, very shameful. Of course, people can be aggrieved, and they want to go elsewhere. And there must be some space for that. But if you are holding a political office, as soon as you leave that political office that took you into that office, you should just relinquish that position.
As a lawyer, when you do
yes, and I'm talking, this is law. Even the Supreme Court has said it, that it is political parties that contest election. And the votes are actually vote for the political party. On election day, on the ballot box, on the ballot paper, then they put the name of the person that they contest election, a party. So if you say you're the governor of Delta State, and then vote for PDP, and you win the election, you enter office, you wake up one day after a bad dream, you say, nah, APC, you won't enter now. They're not even supposed to tell you, you're supposed to resign that day. If you not resign, court supposed to drive you come out because Supreme Court talks say na party they win election. Na party people they vote for, not the individual candidate. AMEHI, AMEHI's case, that was the basis. The point. So even the AMEHI in the first term did not contest any election, you cannot tell how many votes they cast for him as a person. But he still became governor of Rivers State because they said they remove him wrongly, put a more here. And so all the votes where they cast for me and for him because the political party win election. So drawing from that analogy, no governor should continue to keep his seat once they defect. Remove the person straight, without talk. You look at Rivers, all this nonsense talk about, whether House Assembly members defect, go APC or they no defect. They even say affidavit say they don't defect, go APC. They still argue, say maybe they no defect. So what kind of nonsense, and then they now came and they did one kind of nonsense, what they call it, emergency rule. Go put military man for governance. What that happened, the implication of that singular act is that the president has said he doesn't have confidence in democracy. That it is military people who are better to govern this country. That's what he's saying, without saying so. You know the point. You go to a state, you remove the governor, the democratically elected governor, you impose a military man there, somebody who has just retired from the military. So what you are saying is that the
governor not do something well. What will be the process?
The process they don't have a constitution. They call the House Assembly there, where they hold the governor to account, where they impeach the governor. They not impeach governor many times. And as P2B, how many times did they impeach him when the governor of Anambra State? But he fought back and he democratically still got his position, into office. You get the point. He even disrupted the entire political process because he said in tenure never expire. When after they don't remove him, you come back, come back. Then they say make it come out office the same time where other people they come out. He say no, my 4 years never complete. So now they come out me, they bring me back. They come out me, they bring me back. So as I don't come back now, I must calculate my 4 years, make I do my 4 years. And the thing is, that's why Anambra is off season. Now that's why other states are also off season, like 6 of them. You get the point. So we need to mature our democracy. We need to ensure that the right things are done. But right now it's brigandage. Look at the kind of National Assembly we have. Even before the executive brings a bill, they're already rubber stamp. So make it they go, carry go. National Assembly, other Akpabio and this other man was in the House of Speaker.
So how?
It's a joke.
So how if it gets the right set of people who will govern us? And waiting, two questions at the same time. Waiting bring about this desperation of our politicians. So they say, the people they win, and they like for them. Because we check. Cross River State, that's what happened that time. Last time.
Yes, I heard it, my friend.
Everybody.
Yeah, the entire APC.
Like that.
So
now PDP too for Delta. Every appointee, everybody. And who don't want to lose the office? You jump for
Delta my second state, my wife's state with that. You know that. No, for where? What people don't also understand is that the politicians have disconnected from the people. So the fact that the governor has moved to one party doesn't mean that the state has moved to that party. You get the point. Just like Benue now, for instance. We have APC governor. But people are not supporting him because he is not performing. You get the point. So in 2027, we expect that PDP will win Benue. Because right now the whole place is in disarray. There's no doubt about it. Then also, all these one of Oberowori, I don't know how to call that. Make we call her Sheriff. Because that Oberowori, they had some of us. An honorable name. You know, and by the way, I have some connection to Delta because I used to work for Shell. And I started my Shell work in Warri. I even met my wife in Warri when I was working in Shell. Now, and that's 26 years ago. Now, exactly, you don't say. Now, the fact that governor don't go political party, go under political party, no mean say the people don't move with them. You know, most of the governor people don't like them. So as you move on your own. How many votes will governor get? Just one vote of his own. You get the point. So make people not expect saying a tsunami say because governor don't move, go APC, Delta don't become APC state. Like for me, PDP ought to go to court, relying on the copious Supreme Court judgment. And they use big word again. Exactly. You know the problem with lawyers, the grammar just too much for our head. Now, when they use the Supreme Court judgment, say, well, Supreme Court say na party they win election. See our party, we don't win this election. You come say you dey change. If you change, you drop the job. You don't know like going, if you work for Julius Berger, and then overnight you say you don't want to work for Julius Berger, you say that Delta Science you won't work for now. Now the same construction company. But as you move to Delta Science you go still collect salary from Julius Berger. You know they work that way. You must resign by yourself honorably. So sorry, I don't like my ideology again. I don't come out, but I don't leave my job for now. Make una find person from your party where they go occupy that seat. You know, they're not even supposed to go for another election because the position my party get them. So as party get that position, the party is supposed to bring another person and say, okay, now the person where we want now be this. If the deputy governor no defect with you, deputy governor automatically becomes governor, you know, under that party. So all this nonsense what they do, where everybody they follow governor up and down, a joke with that.
The system will be that, but how to, which pattern we feel is now train new set of leaders? Because everybody say this one, everybody that is the same. How we fit train? Yeah,
it's good. I'm telling you, if you be listening to conversations on social media, and I have a lot of platforms that I administer. You know, Public Interest Advocacy Network is one of them. Oil and Gas, Oil, Gas and Power Forum, another one. You know, all sorts. You know, Nature's Wonder. You know, to help people to stay healthy. You know, naturally. You know, without having to do all these good drugs where they cost too much money. I don't really care anybody. All at the herbalist, I tell people say, I be liar before, but I don't resign. Say now, say now, anything just to agree now. Anyway, so people, you can see passion on the part of the younger people. Nigerians are the most patriotic human beings in the world. You get the point. They actually are very patriotic. Any Nigerian that is living abroad, as he's waking up, he's checking his WhatsApp, he's checking the internet to see stories where connect Nigeria and how he will contribute to make Nigeria better. You get the point. Now those kind of conversations they throw up the right people where they govern this country. Maybe where the brigands where they for power now. But when we come out to honestly, I believe say after 2027 we will begin to see refinement in our political process. Where they say good people they go spring out not more. Then eventually they swallow up all of us where the good people, and I know say I be one of those good people. All of us where the good people will swallow up all these criminals.
I saw that they talk when they never enter, they say We'll wrap up the segment for today from this our network program. Good morning, Nigeria from Abuja. They are since for studio with Chief MADAKI or MADACHI, and I be the convener of a public interest advocacy network. And we don't talk on some issues here we concern our country, Nigeria, and the way forward. Our work here is very simple to make sure that we talk Nigeria into shape.